Ainsley. I'm an architectural designer and also an artist. Primarily, I'm concerned with light and light as it influences human cognitive and psychological states, and how it influences emotion. When people feel poignant emotions of a lot of different kinds, they orient their bodies to the sky. And some people explain this through faith or a belief in God, but a lot of people don't, and they still have the same response, which is upward. And I didn't really see a lot of pan-human behaviors that cross all cultures and societies, but this sort of natural orientation towards this vast unknown sky and this feeling of awe really inspired me, and I think it's the poignant force in architectural creations as well as artworks. We always have two-dimensional drawings, of course, that are just lines, but we also, in this day and age, we also always have a three-dimensional model. Okay. So we might draw lines and then pull them up and make a three-dimensional wall, or we might drop in a sort of, we call it a family, drop in an object and then stretch the object the way we want it, and all of these parameters exist. So you can look at them in drawings, you can look at them from all different angles, and you can send images looking at these 3D models from all directions. But they still generally exist as printouts, axons, perspectives, and, sort of PDFs. I have seen some virtual reality expressions of architecture. Some of them, of course, are not quite there, and it's sort of a 3D environment, and you can take your mouse on a screen and sort of scroll around and turn. And I've also used headsets where you can do this and look around a three-dimensional environment. Right now, a lot of these three-dimensional worlds that you can enter through VR, the surfaces are very unrealistic, and the perspectives are really disorienting and kind of warped.
Yeah, it's distorted, right?
Distorted, yes. But I'm sure that will be evolving and changing very, very rapidly. The thing that I'm hesitant about, dubious about, questioning is how well or how indicative a VR world can be of the actual ethos or the spirit of a place.
Right. I see.
The way the texture on the walls is. Like, this is, if we look at the texture of this painting, it has it has reflectivity, and you can program that in. Of course, you drop in reflective material, right? And it has color, you can drop in color. And it has ripple shape, you can drop in shape. I think it would be fascinating to go out to a field and to be able to put a screen or a film or glasses on me and a few people and say, right, we like the door here, we need to relate to this rock or this piece of landscape right here, and so we really want to carve out from that, carve a line, and then say, that really feels too close and we need to scale back. I'd love to be able to sketch architecture with my hands while looking at real space. I'm actually really excited to see if virtual reality can push us closer to reality, or to closer to understanding the actual feeling of being in a place. I think the more accurate and developed virtual reality is, the more people will be able to use it at different parts of their design process at different times or for different functions. So one architect may have more trouble dealing with the massing and how big the space is, and how kind of what proportions they need. Another architect may want to look at. But I'm fascinated by how virtual reality will help us push a project to a point where it looks realistic enough and viable enough to clients and builders that it can become a reality faster.